Welcome to the Remedy Detox class. You are going to learn 15 remedies in 25 minutes in our time together. My name is Holly Nesbitt. I'm a mom of three, a certified functional medicine health coach, and a wellness entrepreneur. I've been growing my business in the online space for a little over 6 years now. I absolutely love it, and my heart and passion is empowering moms and empowering families with options to heal and repair naturally and also be able to afford the holistic route. So let's get started really quickly. But before we do, I want to share a little bit about my story because you may be thinking, well, how do I really know who you are? How do you really know what you're talking about? And I will tell you this video is not intended to prevent, mitigate, or cure disease. It is not going to replace medical advice. This is for educational purposes only. I'm sharing with you what I do and what I do with my family. You can take this information and decide what you want to apply, what you want to do with it. A little bit about me. I have two autoimmune diseases, both in remission, celiac and Hashimoto's. I also was dealing with Lyme and mold, Epstein-Barr virus, MTHFR. I had a lot of vaccinations when I was younger, and I really struggled in my health into my adult years. And Western medicine really didn't know what to do with me. They kept giving me different medications. Nothing was working. And I turned to functional medicine, holistic health. And through that journey, I learned a lot of remedies and a lot of different ways that we can heal the body through what I call God's pharmacy. And I started learning them and I started applying them in my life, in my kids' lives. And I learned and found out that, hey, we actually don't need antibiotics as much as we think we do. We actually could use this, or this. And wow, we're better. Like, it's really incredible. So, like I said, this is just for educational purposes only, but I really want this video to empower you and make you feel confident and know that there are things that you can have in your cabinet, in your kitchen that you can use to help you or your child get well. And it's natural and it's easy and you know exactly how to use it. So, 15 remedies, 25 minutes. It might be more like 27 because I kind of had a couple minutes of an introduction, but let's get started. So, the very first one is earaches. We're going to talk about earaches. If your ear is starting to get sore, it's starting to hurt, and you're like, oh no, I do not want an ear infection. What is going on? It's getting really tender. All you need to do is grab some hydrogen peroxide. Lay a towel down on your bed, lay a towel down on the couch, lay on the towel, and have somebody pour hydrogen peroxide into your ear. It's going to fill up and it's going to bubble and fizz and it's going to sound crackly, and let it lie in your ear for a couple minutes until it starts to just be quiet and the fizz ends. Then put a towel over this ear and let it drain out, and do the other ear and then let it drain out. And if you want to, grab your nose and blow and let the bubbles come out of your ears. This does wonders for an aching ear. I've used it with our kids, with myself. It's wonderful. The next one is pink eye. Oh my gosh, we used to get pink eye all the time. This is so simple. All you need is a black tea bag, Lipton, organic, Earl Grey. It doesn't matter the brand, just black tea. Put two tea bags, two eyes, two tea bags in boiling water. Let it seep just a little bit. Seep, whichever one, a little bit, pull it out, and then you're going to test these tea bags on your wrists. You want them to be warm, but you don't want them to be too hot. So test them on your inner wrist, and then lay a towel down on your bed, lay it down on your couch, whichever one you're doing. Have your child lay down. Put both tea bags on either eyes and let it be a warm compress for about 5 minutes. And then you're going to squeeze the tea bags and you're going to let the tea run into the eye. In fact, you want to open the eye and let the tea get into the eye a little bit. And then wipe off the face, wash your hands really good, and repeat that 2 to 3 times a day. You will notice in just a couple times how quickly this accelerates healing for pink eye. This could be viral pink eye, bacterial pink eye, allergy-prone pink eye, whichever one. The antioxidants in the tea are really, really powerful. It's incredible. The next one is growing pains. I know I had so many growing pains when I was a kid, like all the time my legs were aching. If you have a child who's growing a lot, their legs are really hurting. Epsom salts. Guys, this is so simple. You can get it from your local drugstore or Walmart. Just make sure you don't get Epsom salts that have fragrance. Get Epsom salts that are pure, no added scents. You don't want the added chemicals in the scents. You just want Epsom salts. It's magnesium rich. It helps with bruising, aches, pains. It's really soothing, really, really wonderful. And all you do is just put about a half a cup of Epsom salt in a tub that's warm, stir it all around, and let them relax for a little bit of time. The next one is promoting sleep. So this one can be a little bit hard because I don't know about you, but we like to watch TV before we go to bed, and that's a habit we're pretty much not willing to break. And I know a lot of people will say you shouldn't be in front of a screen before you go to sleep. If you are, and it's really hard to break, I get it. Go to Five Below and get yourself some blue blocker glasses, guys. They're cheap, they're $5, and use these. If your child is on the screen or watching TV before bed, have them wear these. This will help balance the circadian rhythm, not let the blue light affect so much of their sleeping patterns. That's helpful. Also, at bedtime, using lavender oil. You don't even have to put this in a diffuser. All I do is I take this lavender oil and I put it on our pillow, just a couple drops, and it's just enough to breathe it in. It's super soothing. And I will also tell you, if you want to, you can take your Epsom salts and you can put a couple drops of lavender in the tub, and that's even more soothing. And you can use your Epsom salts before you go to bed. That would also help with sleep because Epsom salts help raise your magnesium levels. So, those are a couple of things you can do for sleep that are really, really simple. And I like to buy plant therapy oils. That's just my favorite brand. You can get them from wherever aligns with you. Um, okay, let's also talk about allergies. Oh my gosh, we live on the East Coast where there's lots and lots of green, and the allergies can be really, really bad in the spring. And if you just have your kids where they're digging in their eyes, they're sneezing, it's miserable, you need daily wellness in your life. This product is a godsend for our family. We love it. It is vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, fermented yeast, and elderberry. And the magic I will tell you is in the fermented yeast. It's a postbiotic for the gut, and it's really good at helping with allergies. You can also take this a couple months before allergy season to really help prepare your body for all the allergies that are about to come in the spring. And what you do is it comes with a little scooper. All you do is you take one scoop a day. If you are 85 pounds or less, like your child is 85 pounds or less, then they would just take a half a scoop a day, is what is suggested. But it's really simple. It has a mild berry flavor. You can add it to juice, water, a smoothie. It doesn't matter. Just get it in once a day. The next one is, chest infections. So if you're getting a cough and you're like, oh gosh, I hope this doesn't turn into bronchitis or pneumonia or something like that, we like to use thyme essential oil. We put it in the diffuser, a couple drops, put the water in the diffuser. We get a diffuser off Amazon, which is like 15 bucks, and diffuse the thyme. Breathing that in is really helpful to cleanse the airways. Now, if you want something that's what I call like a bigger guns, you want something more powerful, what we like to do is we like to use a product called Colloidal Silver. This is from Silver Wings. We also get a nebulizer off Amazon. It's not that much. I'll link it in the notes of this video. Everything that I'm talking about, I'll leave links in the video below so that way it's easy for you to find this stuff. But we literally just take our silver and we open this up and we put about 2 or 3 dropperfuls, like that much is a dropperful, into the well of the nebulizer. Wherever you would normally put albuterol, put silver. And the nebulizer has a mask, and we put it over our nose and our mouth, and we turn it on and we just breathe it in, and it really helps cleanse the airway and the lungs for preventing any kind of chest infection. It's honestly incredible how effective and how helpful it is. It's wonderful. So, We're also going to, I'm really trying to stick to this 27-minute mark. We're going to fly through these. So the next one is constipation. How many of your kids have constipation issues or they can't go to the bathroom? I really like using this tea. I'm a big tea fan, and that is this one right here, Smooth Move. And this tea is something that you can brew. And if you're like, Holly, my kid does not drink tea, he's not gonna drink tea. That's okay, I get it. Just cool it off a little bit, brew it, cool it off a little bit, and then you can add this to grape juice. Or you can add it to prune juice. Most kids don't really like prune juice, but you could add it to grape juice and let them drink it before bed. And it will help them go to the bathroom by the morning. It's incredible. I love grape juice because it's dark in color, they can't see things, and it has a really potent, grape sugary taste. And so they usually can't taste it. So that's a really good thing to use for constipation issues. If your child is having ongoing constipation issues and it's just like a chronic problem, we'll talk about that later, but you really need to start working on improving their gut health a little bit. There might be something else going on there. Another thing to help with boosting their immune system. So I got this roller bottle off Amazon, these dark color roller bottles, and I got fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated is always liquefied. The regular coconut oil in the hard jar that gets thick when it sits at room temperature, you don't want that one. You have to get fractionated coconut oil. Get one of these, fill it up basically to about here is what I did. And then I took this oil, which is called Germ Fighter. They also have Germ Destroyer if you have little toddlers. And I put about 15 drops into here and then put the lid on, shake it up. And this roller bottle, you can roll it on your spine, your feet, and it's great for boosting the immune system. So this is something you could use in the winter months. You could use it when you're sick. It's really great to help boost the immune system. Another solution and remedy is for sore throats. So if you get sore throats, I'm going to share my screen with you because I have a recipe that I have been making for years. I absolutely love it. It works really well. And let's see if I can pull this up. Here it is. Okay, so you can take a screenshot of this. You can write it down. I like to write it down and then I like to tape it to my bottle. I get a glass spray bottle off Amazon. It looks like this, and I write the recipe on the front. It's just a glass spray bottle. I think it's 4 ounces big, is what it is. So you take 1 tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon raw honey. If you don't have raw honey, you can just use regular honey. If you can't find the Bragg's apple cider vinegar, you can just use apple cider vinegar, any brand. Make sure it has the mother. It will say on there, apple cider vinegar with the mother. That's what you're looking for, either Bragg's or apple cider vinegar with the mother. Raw honey or just honey from the grocery store. If you can find raw honey, that's even better. I like using this one. It's Manuka honey. It's medicinal properties that are really good for helping kill off infections and things. Apple cider vinegar, honey, water. You're going to put that in a little bowl. You're going to whisk it around with a little whisk. The honey is going to go from sticky to runny, and then you're going to pour that into your glass spray bottle. You're going to add your essential oils, shake it up. You're going to keep it in the refrigerator. And what we do is whenever we have a sore throat, we spray it in our throats all throughout the day whenever we need it, as needed. So that is what we do for sore throats. And man, does it ever work really well. Another, let's see. Let me move this out of the way. Okay. Another remedy. Whoops. This is the wrong. Let's see if I can go to. I have so many, guys. So many. Truly. I thought I had this pulled up. I want to go to another remedy of, nope, I'm going the wrong way. Warts. How many of you have ever gotten a wart on your hands, on your knee, or your kid's gotten that and it's really annoying and they just kind of they look unsightly. You want to get rid of them. Warts are actually really easy to get rid of. That apple cider vinegar I told you about. I think I went too far. Oh my. Okay, let's see. I have so many remedies. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Ah, right here. This one. You're gonna get the same apple cider vinegar that you got at the grocery store that you use for your sore throat and get Q-tips. Now you only want you want the cotton off the Q-tip as big as your wart is. You only want enough cotton to cover the wart itself. You don't want the cotton on the actual skin around the wart. It will actually be painful. You want the cotton enough, just enough for the wart size. Dip it in apple cider vinegar, put it on the wart, put a band-aid on it, go to bed, do that again every single night for 10 days to about 2 weeks, and it will fall off. It is incredible. This is my thumb, actually. And the wart goes from this icky, crusty to this white, and then it literally necroses and falls off. Like, it's insane. So, warts, apple cider vinegar is your best friend for warts. Okay. Now I'm also going to share with you how many times. Okay, let me do something. Stop share. All right. So, how many of you are looking for a detox for your child who has had vaccines? So, this comes up in the mom groups all the time, mom circles all the time. I know it was something I was looking for a solution for. And there's a lot of things on the market. There's different supplements, different tinctures, different sprays. But what I'm going to share with you is a daily detox regimen is what I call it. But they are three, not supplements, but activators. So what these do is they get your body to open up their own detox pathways, get your body to make its own antioxidants, specifically a big one called glutathione. Your body uses that and makes it and uses it to detoxify from heavy metals, pesticides, toxins. And so this regimen is getting your body's detoxification system ramped up, opened up, and it flushes things out. It's incredible. And what it does also is it is reducing oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is cellular damage, and cellular damage is causing inflammation in the body, cancer, ADD, ADHD. It's linked to over 200 diseases. So not only are you detoxifying, but you're also lowering oxidative stress. And when you do that, you're able to improve many, many, many health conditions because we know that oxidative stress is at the root of them. So this daily detox regimen will reduce your oxidative stress levels in your child and yourself by 40% in 30 days and 70% in 4 months. And this is what it looks like. It's three products. It's Axio, which is a drink mix. It comes in different flavors. You can pick which one you like. All you do is mix it in water or a smoothie or juice, really flexible. And then the other one is Protandim NRF2. This is a tablet that is made of herbs. But again, you could take the same herbs that are in this product and you won't get the same effect. It's the blend and the synergy of the herbs put together that trigger the body to make its own antioxidants. I actually was on all the herbs in this product trying to heal my autoimmune, and it wasn't until I found this daily detox regimen that everything clicked and my body was able to do what it needed to do to detoxify. So, NRF2, and then there's NRF1, looks like this. It's a capsule. And all you do, if your child does not drink, swallow pills, you can open this capsule. You can also crush this. You can crush, open, mix them together, and even mix them in a glass of axio, or you can mix them in food, or you can mix them in melted Lily's chocolate and make chocolate molds. Moms get really creative when they're working on detoxing their child, helping with ADD, ADHD. This combination is wonderful for jab detox and also ADD, ADHD. It is the most effective thing I've ever seen on the market. It's incredible. If your child is 85 pounds or more, they just take the dose that's on each bottle. If they're 85 pounds or under, they take a half a dose of what's on the bottle. It's literally that simple. So, what you want, this is what Axio looks like when it's all mixed up. You just pour the stick in water. I put it in a mason jar, put the lid on, shook it up, and that's it. You can pour it in a sippy cup. You could pour it in their Stanley. You could put it, like I said, actually, my son likes to do this with water, and then he likes to pour it into popsicle molds and make popsicles with it. So that's kind of fun too. There's lots of things, ways, creative ways that you can get it in your child. But I'm going to share with you some testimonials of others who have had vaccine injury and who have used this daily detox regimen. Okay, here's one. So, this one is right here. You can see okay, this is the beginning. So, she had really bad issues with her skin and her skin flaring and uncomfortableness, redness, bumps. It was really miserable. This happened to her after she had a round of vaccinations. This was a total injury. It happened right afterwards. She knows it. And she started on the daily detox regimen and lowering her oxidative stress, increasing her glutathione production naturally is what this daily detox regimen does. And then it lowers your oxidative stress, which is your cellular inflammation. And look at the results of the before and after. It's really, really remarkable what happened to her. So I love visuals, and I think that's an awesome visual. Another visual, if you are struggling with a child who has ADD, ADHD, focus, memory, attention, things like that, this is one of my favorite testimonials. Here you can see this is on the left, their handwriting before, and this is their handwriting after. So it's really neat because when you can reduce oxidative stress in the brain, which is what the axio does, the brain functions better. So this is all about getting your body to function better, not supplement. Supplement is adding in something that your body is lacking. Activation and this daily detox regimen is getting your body to optimize detoxification, optimize making its own antioxidants, and optimize its ability to flush out toxins on its own. And I'm going to share with you a quick website that somebody shared with me years ago, and this is really powerful. So I'm telling you all about this oxidative stress, right? But I want you to do your own research. Go to pubmed.gov. This is the National Library of Medicine. Every single medical professional knows about this website. If you go here and you type in oxidative stress, you will see very quickly that there are over 380,000 results showing how oxidative stress and its role in cancer, oxidative stress and Alzheimer's disease, oxidative stress and infertility. The list goes on in cardiovascular disease. And what I can tell you too is I learned about this in 2019. I'm moving this toggle to 2019. There were 224,000 results. Now in 2026, there's over 380,000 results. So they are learning more and more the importance of reducing oxidative stress. And so, if you've heard the term glutathione, a lot of people talk about glutathione. They take it in a supplement form, they take it in an IV form or a patch. When you have a lot of glutathione, your body's able to lower oxidative stress. But the difference between using those supplements, patches, IVs, is that you are supplementing it. These activators in this daily detox regimen, they are triggering your body to make its own glutathione. The products don't even have glutathione in them. It's really, really cool technology, way more effective than a supplement. So type in oxidative stress and type in eczema if you want to. Um, you'll see how it's very much, you could read forever. You could also type in asthma. That's another big one. My son used to struggle really badly with asthma before these products. So, oxidative stress is very much linked to many diseases. So, go in here and type in what you're struggling with. And this daily detox regimen reduces your oxidative stress by 70% in 4 months' time. And it continues to lower it the longer you take it. So, this is a really good way to research and see, would this daily detox regimen actually help me or my child specifically with what we have going on? So, I wanted to share that resource with you. Okay. And now I want to there's a couple more little things I wanted to, did we talk about coughs? I don't think we talked about coughs. So if you have a cough, again, tea, I love tea. I got this tea. It's loose. It's thyme tea. You can get it offline just in a bag already. So save yourself the hassle. I just got this. It was at a local center and they had a whole bunch of loose teas and I got it. But just brew a little bit of thyme tea, put some honey in there. If you want to get Manuka honey, that's even better. But if you just want to get regular honey from the store, that's great. Thyme tea is wonderful for a cough and helping with the thick mucus and that kind of thing. It's wonderful. The other thing I wanted to share with you is if you have a really picky eater, so solutions for picky eaters. If you have a picky eater who does not want to eat his fruits or vegetables. My daughter was the same way. I love her dearly, but man, she was really, really hard when it came to eating fruits and vegetables. She still kind of is. And I've always kind of worried about her nutrition because we're supposed to eat the colors of the rainbow, antioxidants, keep their gut healthy, their immune system healthy. So if you have a picky eater, what I'm going to share with you is for you. If you also have a child, remember we talked about constipation earlier. If you have a child that's really, really constipated or has gut issues or bloating or gas, and you can tell that things are just really, really off, this product, where is it? Where did I put it? Here we go. This product, it's called P84. It is 84 fruits, vegetables, superfoods, pro, pre, postbiotics, digestive enzymes all in one. And it is you open it up, you get each little packet looks like this. You get 30 of these, 30 of these, and you can't buy all the fruits and vegetables that are in this. You would have to buy all the fruits and vegetables that are in this about every 3 to 4 days, all that fresh produce. And you'd have to do that 10 times for a whole month's worth. And you could not do that financially for what you can get this for. It's crazy. Plus, this replaces probiotics, prebiotics, postbiotics, and digestive enzymes. So it's really all in one. But this is wonderful because you can mix this in a smoothie, in juice, in water. My picky Ava mixes this in juice. And right there, they have all their fruits and vegetables, all their nutrients, and you don't have to worry about that they're not getting enough. And it's really good for helping with digestion, elimination, helping heal and seal the gut lining. So, leaky gut is another thing that a lot of kiddos have, and it's a problem. These actually activate the body to make gut peptides to heal and seal the gut lining. So, adults, it's just one packet of each. Kids, 85 pounds and under, half a packet of each. It's that simple. And then I have to share with you a story about this. So I had a customer and she had really bad eczema, itchy, miserable. Guys, I get poison ivy for a week and I'm like crying the blues. I can't imagine having terrible, terrible eczema like she did. I really, really feel for her. She ordered this. She started taking it for 20 days. That's it, 20 days. And she messaged me and said, my eczema is 90% cleared. I am not as itchy. I can't even believe this. This is wonderful. 20 days in, it was that big of a deal because eczema is a really a gut, an internal gut issue at the root. I then went and said, hey, you should probably add in the some of the other activators that also help reduce your oxidative stress. And so she's going to do that as well to really heal completely. So I had to share that testimonial because it was really exciting when it came in. So I hope that this video was informative and helped you really gain clarity and confidence on things that you can use in your kitchen, create your own wellness cabinet. Check out the comments and the footnotes of the video. I will link all the different things so that way it's easy. You can just click them. And if you have questions, you can reach out. You know where to find me. On Instagram, it's the Detox to Mama. On Facebook, it's Holly Nesbitt. And I am here, really, my heart is to just share holistic health, share ways to afford holistic health, all for families that really just want to take their health back and live their best lives and prevent as much dis-ease and sickness as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will talk to you next time. See you later.